All right, thank you so much. Welcome back. You are now going to be have the pleasure of watching some WNXL action. I have the pleasure of getting to share the booth with one of my favorite friends from the sport, T2.
Who?
Anthony
Where?
D'Ambrosio.
When's he getting here?
I'll settle for him. Real downgrade from Alex Frazier. You're going to have to settle for
Sorry, guys.
for
Tough
T2
act to
next.
follow here.
T, introduce yourself.
I'm Anthony D'Ambrosio. Everybody knows me as maybe T2 out there in the World Wide Web. I make a little gun called the Twister, as well as some other little products. I made the Revo 2 Clear. We're about to watch the Heroines and Femmes Fatales go at it.
All right, Heroines on your left, Femmes on your right. Let's see the breakout. Heroines into the snake off the break. We're going to lose it.
Femmes dropping real early.
So 5-on-3 advantage, Heroines. Femmes attempt to fill that snake. Heroines switching to their Spider-Man jerseys today?
That would be the Silk jerseys, the Silk Spider-Man kind of takeoffs. And that was from Atlantic City, so maybe for a little bit of good luck today. Plus, white jerseys, very good in the Florida sun.
Not so good for wiping. Not saying they are wiping, I'm just saying.
That's very accusatory of you, Matt.
We were all thinking it. It was on. I'm just putting it on the table. No, they're wearing white jerseys because they're not going to wipe.
It's hot. It's hot out.
Yeah, so they're showing virtue.
I will say the Heroines typically don't like jerseys that are not black jerseys. I know that because I design them.
Inside tip. All right, Heroines with the body advantage, and they're up here at the 50 in this brick, this all-important brick. I'd like to see this Heroine as a brick player come off that Dorito side, although she gets a kill. So now she definitely can come off it, get back over here on the snake. The snake player for Femmes in a lot of trouble. I think they only have 2 bodies left.
Interesting little stall there in the snake for the Heroines, but didn't get caught, which was great. Oh, this Femmes player is getting a little brave.
She's adventurous.
Move up. This could be a very crucial move right here.
It's a question of will the Heroine look back over? She's not. The Heroine's going to get shot in the back here in a second.
This pack's supposed to get blown up, folks.
There's a free kill.
There you go. But
that alerted the Heroine player.
Oof.
All right, good recovery. Heroines can afford to take that trade because they're way up in bodies. I believe that just leaves a Femme Fatale over in that Dorito corner, Dorito tower.
Very, very smart play by the one of the Blanco sisters here on the snake. Just waited for that hopper to pop out, and she struck right time. And it looks like the Heroines the driver's seat for this point.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left. There it is.
And there we go. Wonderful.
Right. Good opening point by the Heroines.
And next up, we have the Suricatos and the St. Louis Archangels.
I believe it's
Archangels.
Yeah.
Archangels, sorry.
St. Louis has a little thing called an arch. You might want to look into your American geography.
Golden arcs.
Yeah.
Golden arches.
All right, after this, we're going to see Tiki Zohana versus Northern Lights and New Jersey High Rollers versus Belladonna. And then to wrap up the day, we have Cheetahs versus Femme Fatale and Dallas Vibe versus San Francisco Sirens. Stick around for that.
Getting set here. Refs doing their due diligence, getting these bunkers clean. They're doing a fantastic job out here in the Florida sun. Not too hot, though. But
it could be much worse.
Yes.
It could be way worse out here. All right, Suricatos at the snake corner, but nothing in snake. Big run up the middle.
A lot of ground here. St. Louis took up a lot of ground right up the center, right to the 50.
And she immediately blows out that snake corner.
She got there pretty effortlessly, though.
You know what, though?
A lot of heat.
I don't know if she knows that she killed the snake corner because she's still locked onto it.
She better watch the opposite side, though, because it looks like they're coming up the Doritos.
Yeah,
and her pack is a little exposed. Hopefully her snake player here can keep her safe.
So I'd say body advantage and positional advantage for the Archangels. This brick is key on this field. They've cleared out the snake. Not even the snake corner's hot. Frankly, the Archangel here, number 14, could just go ahead and crawl if she wanted to.
Well, the Suricatos had a good opening set, I think. It was yesterday. I know they got a win yesterday. I believe so. Maybe the voice of God may be able to prove me right or wrong here. But
research department.
Yes.
All right, this is Vivian Pham here for the Archangels. She has an opportunity to just drop and crawl, finish this thing out. I've seen a bunch of matches out here where the coach towels it out as soon as an opposing player just gets down into their snake. They just say, yep, that's all I need to see, and I'm just going to towel out.
Seems pretty even here. No one's really taking that many risks. And this snake player here is taking some ground, but it looks like the Angels have the best position, even though they just dropped the player here in the back of the field.
So I would say Archangel is starting to lose the Dorito side. They need to shore it up. I need to see Vivian Pham go ahead and push down the snake, finish it out, man.
Yeah, she just makes this move up to this next kind of knuckle of the snake and looks crushed. You should be able to block down that Dorito pretty easily.
Nope.
You just want to stop that Dorito from making that hop into that secondary snake on the snake side.
Well, Suricatos player manages to slide up to that Dorito tower. It's going to put pressure on Vivian.
She just makes a couple steps on that side. She could get some really good field position.
So, I can understand being a little conservative on the first point. You don't want to lose the first point, but there's a lot of opportunity here, and that window is now going to close. Vivian Pham, just a little bit too late crawling up that side now.
She's taking the inside route, and there goes that snake corner. Massive, massive kill here for the Angels.
That
and
window's
it looks like this may...
Nice.
Wow.
Vivian Pham got up to the snake. She crossed, took out the tower, but unfortunately...
Damage is already done, though.
Yeah, she stayed there a little bit too long, lost her life for it.
I just need to hear more communication here from the Angels. This back corner is just not really relaying up here.
Well, they're running out of players to communicate to. I think we've just got the snake corner and that front. Now, give credit to number 11 there for Archangel. She's been here the whole game, up front, right from the moment.
Although she is running low on paint. She had quite a full pack at the beginning of this point.
Gives us an opportunity to thank our other sponsor.
There we go.
Second Strike Paintballs, the ones you scoop up off the ground.
Is that where seconds come from, Matt?
yeah, you scoop them up off the ground.
White box? Yeah.
It's not First Strike, it's Second Strike. All right,
like
another Suricatos player peeling off.
I think this...
Yeah, that should be it.
I think that's it. I just don't think they're relaying here. I don't think anybody knows.
It's so spooky when the field goes silent. It should make you feel more confident. It never does. You always just figure death's waiting for you around some corner here.
Death is always waiting for around some corner here.
That is depressing.
That's life, Matt.
I can feel its icy grip.
There
you go.
There we go.
Suricatos gonna...
They didn't want this charade to go on any longer.
All right, we'll take a moment to thank one of the sponsors of this particular match. It's Hydra Paintball. Get a chance, go support them. They got some cool clothing. And if you support them, you support us. And if you like what you hear, you should do that. If you don't, I'm very sorry.
Keep listening.
Keep listening anyways. We're doing the best we can.
And there go Heroines.
Yep.
Heroines. Right. Femmes with a blue jersey, which is interesting. The Femmes typically a black and gold. It's good to see them change it up a little bit. Classic dye colors, though.
I see Tammy Adamson taking the field. She was in the booth with us yesterday, hosting some games. Thank you to Tammy.
She's great.
Yep. Nice dive into the snake by Femmes. I also
like they matched here on the snake side.
Femmes better position up the middle, though. Oh, first player walking off for the Heroines from the right side.
So the Femmes are very good at adjusting, pivoting.
I think that's Tammy Adamson up here at the brick. I'd like to see her keep her hopper a little low.
Look at that. Tammy just...
She's going to send it. I think she's going to get blown up.
Oh,
I don't think it's going to work. That was
Tammy. That's a classic Tammy move.
Yeah, it was a little early in the match to try that, though. She ran into too many guns.
I did actually see Kat Secor as well.
Oh, out here?
Yeah, she's playing this weekend with the Femmes. I saw her in the staging area. I haven't seen Kat. Long-time New England player. I've known Kat for 20 years at least. It's good to see her back out and playing again.
All right, I see another Femme player walking off.
All right, nice pull out to the corner here by the Heroines. With that snake corner player, and it's really good protection here for her snake. So it looks like maybe this Blanco sister. It's very easy to spot them because they shoot LVs. So
yeah, it's
always
true.
tell it's one of them.
So she's opposed by Roxana Montano here in the snake for Femmes. Heroines go ahead and get up into that Dorito side cluster at the 50.
And these are two of the most well-communicating teams probably in the league here. You can just hear them relaying constantly. So,
Ref a little concerned about whether there might be a butt pack hit on Montano. There is not.
Everybody playing a little safe right now. Burning some time. Oh, there's a big move here for the Femmes. This could really pay off.
Blanca's kind of waiting for it, though. She has a chance to look cross, see if she can pick up a cheap kill over on the Dorito side, but I'd be a little afraid that Blanca's going to bunker her. Blanca's got back support.
Pretty. See, this little move back here, she might get a shot at the second Dorito, D2 on that side. She knows she's there. This is going to be...
Yeah, Blanca's getting ready to go for it. She looks the wrong way at the wrong time. That's going to get her blown up. Does Blanca get in there clean is the question. Smart move by Blanca. She just keeps crawling out of that danger zone.
I think we just took more paint than they did.
Yeah. We got a bit donated to us. Oh, she blows up that.
Wow, those Blancos, man. They are very small.
It's not
very
even
hard
fair.
to hit.
I shall call her Little Death.
It's pocket death.
Good turnaround by the Heroines on that one. Advantage Femmes early on. I didn't love the run through in the middle by Tammy. I would have loved it just like a minute or two later when things got distracted. I think she went a little bit early, kind of threw that
I
one
think
away.
she was just really trying to disrupt, which she did.
Yeah.
I wish the team would have maybe capitalized a little bit more on movements when the guns were drawn. That probably would have been a bigger move there. But Heroines just chilling now, just letting that time burn.
Yeah, Femmes should be toweling out of this one. They're letting clock die. There you go.
There you go. So, Matt, so far, pretty good matches today out here.
Yeah, but there have been some blowouts. Let's be honest. There's been some mercy kills out
Those
here.
are good to watch.
But the funny thing is, the mercy kills don't look like it's just complete dominance. There's just been some like wacky stuff. Like I watched a triple minor be thrown. I think Tiki's totems earlier today, all within the span of like 5 seconds of each other. It's just like you can't survive that kind of chaos.
No. 20 seconds.
All right, Archangel's rolling back out to the field.
Suricatos looking good. It's good to see some international teams.
Oh, I don't know if number 14 is going to make it.
Ooh, 5. I think she may get it. Oh.
No, doesn't make it. Archangel's going to have to start with 4 players. It's been happening way too much. Archangels lose another player, so they're going to be down to 3 immediately.
You know what will not happen again for the rest of that match is that.
Yeah.
They need a bouncer at the door just to keep a body count of what's going in and out.
Should maybe you send 6 players onto the field?
And I think the big thing is the Suricatos saw that, so they just immediately made some big moves. So not optimal. Maybe this is an Angels. They drop one more. I think it makes sense to maybe
towel out of it.
Yeah, probably towel. They got time.
Clock is not an issue. 10.5. Oh yeah. This is getting into a mercy towel situation where you're just trying to save your last player from just getting swarmed and destroyed.
I've seen this story before. It's not going to end well.
It's on repeat.
Yeah. Although, I mean, you have the home. It looks like the home and that brick to the left.
You got the mini W in the back line.
If they just cross it, no, never mind.
No, okay. Taking a walk.
Now that player's on Island Sadness, and now she's off the island. So
Sadness, disaster.
Like it.
Thank you for coming. Exit through the gift shop.
That's great. Tip your waitress. Try the veal. Good night, everybody.
Well, when you go back to the pit, do you blame everything that happened on that game for your player getting to the box late? Is that a convenient scapegoat?
Your pit chaperone that should be keeping track of attendance is probably the one. I don't know. And you don't know sometimes. You know, maybe that player just I get air at the last second or one more pod, and that makes the difference in you missing it by a second, you know? She was one step away, which is a shame.
It has actually happened a lot on this field this weekend, this late to the box, starting short. It's actually been pretty common, surprisingly. I always figure it's just inattention in the pit. You just kind of lose track of what's going on.
Well, especially when they're on the opposite side of the field. You know, you kind of lose track of of what you got out there until you put your head up and go, hey, Stacy, aren't you supposed to be at the box? I'm not saying this is Stacy on that team. I just picked a random.
You've been anti-Stacy from day one.
I have. It's true. Stacy's the new Karen.
All right. Heroines up 2-0. Femmes on your right. Femmes into the snake clean. Up the middle. They do lose their player going Dorito side.
Heroines lanes.
Yeah.
Really hitting the mark. Drop a body. Heroines drop a body in the backfield. Looks like the Femmes are down 2. They get into that 50 brick again.
But she's not aware of the presence of the snake player.
Oh, there's no way she's not going to see her here, though, right?
I don't know. Depends on how much tunnel vision she's got.
Oh,
this is going to be interesting.
Boy, this is...
Someone is going to get hurt. Heroine player parallel to the Femme player in that brick. Who sees
Twister
who
on
first?
Twister violence, and I'm here for it.
Oh.
I believe that little Grays may have just saved her life.
Yeah.
That's
She's kind of lucky she died early
she's
there.
going to watch this tape back and realize the peril she was about to face.
All right. The refs are going to call that a clean trade.
Wow. And in
They
the
thought about
meantime, it looks like the rest of the Femmes have been peeled off. Wow.
By the way, and this is a really small thing, but I love watching refs that when a play occurs like that, something real close, a bunkering, they actually stop and take a breath. Instead of just, I have to make a call as quick as possible. No, you don't, dude. Just take a breath.
Sit back and enjoy.
No, just take a breath and think about what you saw,
Yep.
and then make the right call.
Yep.
There's this like urgency that when you're reffing, that you're feeling that you've got to instantaneously make a call. You can't wait a microsecond, and it's not true. Take a second. Take 5 seconds. Honestly, it will not affect the course of the game. What will is if you get the call wrong.
Yeah.
And this has been a really solid reffing crew out here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen this field all that much this weekend, but what I have seen has been very consistent, very fair. You're going to get calls, again, that are decisive, but overall.
So I got bad news for you in particular.
Yeah.
These refs have not only been throwing penalties for talking after hit, they've been throwing penalties for lots of hand motions after hit. And that's
what are the hand motions?
You as an Italian, that is...
Yeah, as an Italian, I find that highly offensive.
That is just a bias.
I would not even be able to shoot a ball on this field. That is, how do you silence an Italian? You tie their hands together. Right, Matt?
10 seconds.
All right, this game tied up. Suricatos, Archangels 1-1. We got 10 on the clock. Essentially a fresh match. Suricatos into the snake on the run out and in the D. No, they're going to lose that. They're going to lose their snake insert player.
Overall, pretty balanced match with these two teams here. Not really, the break hasn't really been a deciding factor. They've been making some good decisions in the back half of the points.
Archangels need to get some presence over here on the snake side, though. They've got nothing. Suricatos hasn't realized it yet, but she's pretty much free to do whatever she wants. There is a drop shot that can occur from the home right there where she's crawling through. That's a little bit of a danger zone right there, but if she can get past that, in this situation, she's free. She could crawl the whole length.
Home seems pretty occupied with that left side mini temple, so it doesn't really seem like she was paying much attention to that snake move at all.
No, I don't think the Archangels are even aware the snake is hot.
They're about to be.
In the most painful way possible.
Yeah. All right, good move here to kind of get some eyes on this side.
So that said, this snake, this snake hand does not have a good line of sight down this snake. The truth is the snake hand can't do much to stop the snake.
I mean, really, if you look at that 50, they could go inside, so it doesn't really matter. Once you get in here, you kind of own the land.
So number 5, Suricatos taking a walk. However, well, at the same time, Archangel taking a walk from the middle, and Suricatos get into that 50 cluster of Doritos over there.
Good fill out to the center, but I don't really know if that is going to be a helpful move. They're probably better off in the back where you can cover a little bit more ground from a higher standpoint, but
you got to be so critical.
I'm not an analyst here. Let me do my job. That being said, she might shoot the snake player right here, and I'll just eat my words. So
Suricatos allowed to wrap.
Like I said.
We're making it up as we go along.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. Was that from the snake can? I'm not sure where the Suricatos snake player took it
Is
from.
there a Dorito player that we don't see? That is a question.
Like a secret Jonas brother?
Yes. You still part of the fan club, Matt?
Absolutely.
I saw your shirt in the pits earlier. Figured. World Tour was great, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm used for a lot of rides. Most of the fan base are too young to drive, so I kind of...
Yeah, I was a Dorito player that shot that snake. It was a good shot from where she was.
That leaves a very, very lonely can here. Trying to think about her life choices and what led her to this moment.
Well, how many Suricatos do we have?
Oh, we have one up the middle.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. She's going
It's
to
like
run
a
right into a
shark.
gun.
Just
No, she
weaving,
sees the bunker
anything
moving.
to
She
know.
knows. She knows.
Oh,
That is a coach saving the life of an Archangel.
Man, you owe that coach a beer.
She's like,
That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
That's, You'll watch that tape back. And
Here, track the Archangel player into the pit. See if she gives a firm handshake to her coach.
Good heads up on the Suricatos, though. She knew exactly what
Yeah.
she couldn't see and just weaved her way through.
I think she might have seen a barrel sticking out or the bunker moving. It
Or
was one of
shadow.
those two.
Depending on the shadows are falling.
Yeah, shadows are
Potentially.
pushing towards the direction of Suricatos in that one, so I think that would have been a little hard, but I like where your head's at, young man. You're going to go places in this sport.
One of these days I'll play paintball.
Yeah, won't that be nice?
I'm tired, Matt. Stop.
No, you know what? You've run into the 3 C's trap. We just had a reffing clinic. A learn to play tournament paintball clinic at AG, and I got to do some teaching. And one of the things I said is the mid-20s 3 C's are career, children, or college. All those things take you out of the sport.
Oh, man.
And then you come back in your 30s. That's pretty typical, or 40s.
I found out a long time ago that I was much better at building the guns than shooting the guns. So I just stay in my lane now.
You were an arms dealer,
I have literally
a la
arms
Nick
deal.
Cage.
Don't you use his name in vain.
Yuri.
That's right.
All right, Femmes on the left. Heroines in a commanding 3-0 lead. 7 minutes on the clock. There's enough time for Femmes to come back on this one, but they got to string some points together. I don't love that one of the Femmes is kind of trapped in this mini temple in the middle. I'd love to see her get up to this wedge if she could, just in front of her.
Well, the Femmes really need this point. Down by 3, not a crazy amount of time left, but enough to do something. But they really need this. They can't have this be a long point, and they definitely can't lose this point.
Femmes get into this snake corner, but she's primarily not going to be looking snake. She should primarily be looking cross because there's not a lot she can do on the snake from that
I
corner.
think the Heroines are just going to try and stall here. Just burn as much time as they can.
Why
They
not?
don't really need to make any crazy moves, penalties, anything nuts. They can just kind of chill, step back, and the Femmes, if there's any team that can do it, it's going to be the Femmes.
Yeah, money? You want to put money? Money? Betting?
I don't bet anymore, Matt. I went to the meetings and everything.
Yeah. Mr. Papa Giorgio.
Big Tony's got my Honda Civic still.
Yeah.
Back.
And he's got 30 grand worth of your kneecaps on the line. All right, Femme player going to cross the 50. There's a free back shot. And ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
All right, so
Is that Jen Falk taking a walk, perhaps?
Alicia, I believe,
Okay.
Valdivia.
Femme's got the momentum. Don't bump the
Someone's
bunker.
about to have a secret handshake here in the middle. Make new friends.
Montana, don't bump the bunker.
She's gonna, I think,
Who wants a new welt? I want a new welt, and here it is. Fresh
Oh.
welts for everybody.
trade the trade. Better than walking off alone.
I went to Florida, and all I got was this crazy welt.
See, this is what the Femmes needed. They just got to win their gunfights, be smart, keep their bodies alive.
That said, there's been a lot of time milked off this clock. It's not a clean win for Femmes Fatale, even if they win it in the next 30 seconds. They did lose a lot of clock.
They have a good system over there,
Yeah.
good coaching, good players, good plans. So there is a good chance that if any team, again, could do this against the Heroines, it's going to be them.
I love this refill. And did you see that? She immediately grabbed a pod dropped by her teammate, filled off of it. Why not? Oh, is she out of paint? That's why she did it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Femme player on the Dorito side taking a walk.
Just doing a walk right.
Heroin stabilizing the bleeding here. That's
A lot of
Mina
time is cooking right now.
That's Amundsen for
I don't
Femmes.
think they realize.
Oh
it's
no,
playing.
she lost her brick.
who shot her? Did she shoot?
Something Dorito side, I believe.
Oh,
Dorito.
wait.
Oh, big attack from. On
Oh,
that Dorito, too.
there's another heroine.
Clean.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is going to be painful for number
Brook-
94.
Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn. Ooh,
Okay, 1 in a billion chance. There's an overshot. Femme on femme fatality here.
this is.
Oh,
man, that's
brutal.
that is the
Brutality.
wow.
Finish her.
What a ninja. That is.
That was
Wow.
Amundsen laying the pain on.
Yeah, she just kind of chilled out, picked her shot,
Yeah.
relaxed.
That was trapdoor spider territory there.
Wow. I mean, it leaves Femmes. We lost the time here, but Femmes probably have about 4 or 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lost the time
Yeah,
here, but
yeah, which is,
3.5. Okay.
3.5 points are possible. Crazier things have happened. They've let you on this webcast. I mean, anything's
I
possible.
can't
today,
believe I'm back
folks.
after last time.
After all those FCC complaints, we just got through the litigation process, yet here Anthony is again.
I've returned. Have a Gansett sponsor.
That is a very New England beer, is it not?
It is one
Yeah.
of the New England beers.
Officially.
A fine beer.
Yeah.
I'm not a spokesperson. However, I'd like to be. So Gansett, reach out.
You know what it's not? It's not an IPA. And I am sorry for all you IPA lovers, but you are just the worst.
It's like eating a loaf of bread.
Well, yeah,
do
IPAs,
Gansett smooth.
they go down smooth like water.
Smooth to the last drop. That breakout not smooth to the last drop for some of these players. Not a good walk here.
Archangel walking off. Same thing for the Suricatos. They lose their snake player.
Oh, meeting of the minds here in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, she got her
Ooh,
hopper.
Wow.
That should not have worked, and it did.
Oh wow. Angels are wow.
They're
I don't think there's any angels left.
no, they're
Yard sale.
peeling out of here on a conveyor belt.
Yeah, that's.
Concede.
We got a game here, folks.
Whew. Here's a proposal.
Yeah.
Instead of one single towel button in the pit, you should have like a choice of those buttons, like they give dogs to talk to the crowd. So you can just be like concede or good game or
Treat
yeah, exactly.
for a good move.
You should have a choice of what you hit
Yeah,
as a
it counts
coach.
a little treat for him. That would be nice.
Technology's there.
Yeah, why aren't we doing more here?
I don't
Make
know.
it exciting. It's like we brought up the last event. We need dogs to pick up pods.
Yes,
Pod
yes.
dogs.
Just like they do in a lot of football games, they have a dog that runs out to
Yes.
50, grabs the tee. There is no reason we can't
I
have
have been in
packs of dogs.
development. This is an announcement to the whole world. I've been in development of dog goggles for the better part of a year since we had the conversation.
Have you gotten a groomer to twist their hair pattern?
No,
Working on it.
they keep dying. So
That's a selective breeding issue. All right, Heroine still with a nice lead. First Femme Fatale is going to take a walk.
Femmes really need to pick it up here.
Yep. Not a lot of time. 3.5 on the clock.
Yeah.
But this is a very steady crawl by the Heroine player up the snake. I don't know if it's
In a much more conservative breakup for the Femmes this time. Maybe just trying to keep bodies allowed to make secondaries,
Yep.
but nothing up the middle, nothing crazy. Nothing beyond the 40, it looks like. Maybe even 30.
Ref going in, calls the Heroine player in that Dorito corner clean. Femmes, nice move. They're into that D3 over there on the right side, on the far side of the field from us. Femmes also slide over to the Dorito tower. I like what the Femmes are doing this game. They're doing much better controlled secondary pushes. They're not having sloppy deaths.
May not be the time for it, though, because they don't have the time for it, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Another Heroine
I
walking
do
off.
appreciate changing the style of play here, but they really need to put the pedal to the floor. So the cross is 40 here in the Dorito and in this Knuckle of the Snake, the third. You see
220.
This may.
She's about to go right into a gun. I don't like Montano's future.
Yeah, she knows she's there now. Yeah,
Let's-
that's
Miss, let's talk about your future in this sport.
suboptimal. I mean, she
No,
could do something with it here. I mean,
yeah.
I would, if I were her, I'd try and focus on getting inside,
No.
but it doesn't.
Does
Wow,
Blanco
did
get the
she?
kill? No, she doesn't.
Wow,
Montano lives to tell the
nice.
tale.
Way,
Heroine's refill. Montano's in position, though.
Way
Just got to
to
be careful
be-
of that Dorito tower.
way to be patient on that.
Question is, the new Heroine player in the stake, is she aware of Montano's
I
presence?
think she's very aware she's there.
Oh, yep. there it is.
And solve that problem.
Refs being a little bit tolerant of after-death motion there.
1:30 left. The Femmes really need this point here. They got to get moving. Is it Tammy? Is it Tammy in the
I
middle?
think that's Tammy. There is really no clear opportunity to get over here snake side and finish it out. The problem is for Heroines, they are bunched up over in that Dorito side.
But it's a gauntlet. If you want to get to that buzzer, that's the problem. They know it. So
There's an attempted run through by the Femmes down that right side. We are now at the 1 minute mark.
they're crossed and locked.
Yeah,
It's
Femmes-
very difficult here.
Yeah,
For,
this match is slipping away from the Femmes.
all right, let's see what we got here. They. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
But even with a butter,
yeah.
no,
They
she-
waited for it. Yeah.
right into a
That's
gun.
impossible. I don't think she realized there were two back there. She saw one leave. Then we got Jen Folk,
Perhaps
Brown Beanie.
brown beanie.
That's
Yep.
Jen Folk.
All right, Jen's in a
Oh,
one-on-one.
there still is. Yep, still one.
Win or lose this one-on-one, Heroines have already
Oh, look at that,
accomplished.
Jen.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of a hollow victory. Oh no, they traded.
They traded. So
Yeah, even if Femmes won that one, it's a hollow victory. There's just not enough time.
what
left.
a little push there at the end though. Just,
Yeah.
If they just did it maybe a minute sooner.
If Femmes had done that same game plan and had been successful earlier, they'd be in this match. But that just took too long at the wrong time. So Heroines are going to win this one. Does that put them on 3-0 for the weekend?
2-0. They haven't played they played one yesterday.
They played one
It
yesterday.
was 5-0 yesterday. I don't remember the team. Oh, sorry. Then today. So that means they have a double tomorrow, I believe. So
Thanks again to Paintball Playground VR, run by one of New England's finest, Brett Messer. Putting together you can go on Steam, download it, play some paintball during the depths of New England winter. Or any winter in the United States. I don't know about down here in the South. You get to keep playing through the winter. We don't.
my son glued to the to all the computers over there playing.
Yeah, great parenting.
Earlier today.
Great parenting.
Yeah, that's just let them raise
Yeah,
them.
let the TVs raise them.
They're free range, my kids.
they're feral. Let's
Yeah.
be really honest. All right, Suricatos with a big lead. They do lose a player on the back line trying to get to the insert bunker. However, Archangels lose a player up the middle.
So again, same kind of deal here that the Femmes were in. I mean, down by 2. They got a lot more time though. They really need to be smart, not throw bodies away, yet still be aggressive. None of that made any sense. They all kind of negate each other. But
If Archangels can win this point in a reasonable amount of time, I mean something less than say 4 minutes, this is a very, very easy match
they
for
just
them
have to stop losing bodies and be in good shape here. Trying to get a read here.
I'm hearing. I believe I'm hearing story time from the Suricatos, which is a kind of an international code word for slow down and kill the clock.
There's a penalty right there.
Uh-oh, not good for Suricatos. Archangels are into that 50 Dorito
Who's going to
cluster
get
over there.
pulled on that? Okay. So 2 walking. The snake player is probably going to be a game breaker here. Smart.
I like the Suricatos player trying to spread wide, stem the bleeding over there, slow down that Dorito side.
Your communication is just going to break down though with the
Yeah.
snake player. So
There's-
you're both kind of using radar at this point.
Well, to be fair to the Suricato snake player, if she's doing her good sneakiness here, then she really shouldn't be talking too much. Probably the advantage of being unseen is more important than communicating with your back player.
She is making a real mess for this player here on the snake side, Dorito snake side.
So we have Dorito 50 over there for Archangels. I'm not sure. What else do we have here? Just the Dorito,
You have the back corner? Yeah, it looks like just the back corner.
So it is a 2-on-2. Clock continuing to bleed away. Looks like Angels are going to cross that 50, try to get into the D3. They're opposed by that Dorito side tower. Probably the tower has a little bit of a gunfighting advantage in that position. I say that. She gets shot, proving me wrong. She did that on purpose to make me look like an idiot. Oh, it was a trade. It looks like the Archangels, so we're down to a one-on-one.
On the snake side.
Yeah, and neither one knows it. And the clock is not in the favor of the Archangels. We're down to under 4. Still okay. Oh, this is isn't it nerve-wracking when the field goes quiet?
All right, now they know where each other are. So
now they know, and there's definitely a gunfighting advantage to the play in this corner can. Oh, she gets hit on the elbow.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Now, still, the Suricatos player who's all alone doesn't know she's all alone. Doesn't matter.
That's
towel out.
3-point hole here with 3 minutes 28 left. That is a.
I don't. Why did they concede that one? They're still up by points. I don't know why you would want to save the clock.
Maybe I don't know.
Well, this is why I webcast and I don't coach.
All right. Well,
30 seconds.
unless we see some. I mean, the Russians have done it. 8 seconds. I've seen it.
All right,
We've seen it.
Let's lower the bar a little bit, my friend.
Although there was an X in the field at the time, and you could go underneath it, and it was a shorter field. So
all we're asking is that you play as well as the Russians during their
during their heyday, 2005.
Yeah, that's all we ask.
Yeah. Just a couple Russian points back to back.
Yeah, leaping over incoming streams of fire. It's not a big
They're
thing.
also not human, so
yeah. I will crush you.
They will crush you.
I think we might going on a little bit of a technical timeout to reinflate some bunkers.
In the meantime, Matt, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. Thanks for asking. Nobody else seems to care down here except you.
I care, Matt.
All these hosts, they come in, they act like they're my friend, and then they just leave me.
It's just business.
It's like my father all over again.
No, I've done enough business outside of here. I don't want to do business here. Although I should obviously take care of our wonderful sponsors when they come on the screen.
Yep. For this match, that is Hydra Paintball. Again, give them a chance. Last match, we were shouting out Committed Paintball, but honestly, it's a waste of your time going there. There's no product left.
But yes, I've already, unfortunately, folks, if you're listening to this and you're coming to the event to get our products, we're already sold out of our products.
You have wasted your time.
Yes. Yes, we've had a very good event so far. It is only technically day 2. I don't consider the setup day. I consider that day -1. I didn't really consider that the.
Yeah.
Did really well. Did our clear Revos kind of out of nowhere?
You know what? Well? Last night, instantly on Facebook, I saw a live stream video of somebody from Positive Impact dyeing goggles in the Airbnb kitchen.
Boy, that Airbnb owner is going to be pretty steamed.
Yeah, that pot is done.
There goes your security deposit. But thank you for getting my goggles out there to.
Yeah. But that took about 3 hours for those things to get.
What a live stream!
Dye dipped.
I was switching between that and grass growing. Very good. But again, I'm appreciative of the reception for our goggle. We're usually known for our guns, so it's cool to get into other stuff and have opportunities to do other things. So
maybe you could do what like the big elite car dealers do, like Lamborghinis and stuff. Like you sign by buying our goggles, you sign a contract. You're not allowed to dye them.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Like there's car owners that'll buy a Lamborghini and then they'll put a wrap on it and then they'll successfully be sued.
Yeah, part of the clause is I get to repo them at any time. So in the middle of a point, I'm just gonna run on the field and pull them.
You buy Committed goggles, you don't truly own them. You're merely borrowing them.
I'm not into these mafia tactics like Ferrari. Sorry.
All right.
I'm more of a Shelby guy myself. Unless I could afford a Ferrari, then I'd have one. Then I'd be a Ferrari guy.
Well, you were a Cobra guy for a little while.
I was a Cobra guy for quite a while.
Yep. Anthony had a beautiful blue with white pinstripe Cobra. What was it?
66 Shelby Cobra, AC Cobra.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Then he had kids. And
then I had kids, and my life was
that dream came to an
much
end.
better, Matt, because my wife is watching this.
Great.
Exponentially better.
Your wife has beaten the tar out of me.
She has, and she will again.
She's a violent woman. I don't blame you for being afraid.
Oh, boy.
Femme attack has already started.
What can you do, though? I mean, this is you got to get aggressive.
Yeah.
What do you got to lose other than the game? It's
no, you have to
got
attack.
Some points down, and
but that is just dismaying. She's going to run. I don't think it's going to work, and she runs wide.
Game stop.
Yeah, that did not work.
What are you going to do? I mean, that's
Game finished.
trying to pull a penalty there. Maybe maybe get the swing. All right, looks like we got the Angels and Suricatos heading back out. We got 3:28 on the clock. Still a lot of time here.
Time is a fleeting commodity, slipping through all of our fingers.
Matt, I'm glad I could sit here and talk to you again. Had such a great time in Atlantic City.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
You carried me for portions of that broadcast where I was laughing too hard at my
Listen,
own
your
jokes.
commentary of just what was going on in the neighborhood around us. Really.
Yeah, I think I kind of lost it there
Listen,
for a few minutes.
Lovely Atlantic City. You can see the crime statistics. It's public knowledge,
Yeah.
so you can just get out there. And but in our venue, thank you, Tom, very secure.
Yeah.
Once you get outside of it, Mad Max.
I like the boardwalk. The boardwalk is pretty nice. I didn't get a chance to go
did
down
not
that.
go there.
No, you didn't? Okay.
No, I didn't get to go there.
We lost one of our production crew to the casinos, swallowed him whole, spat him out 12 hours later,
Yeah.
broke, depressed, a little bit drunk, ate him alive.
I saw him. He was the life of the party for a little while.
He's also one of our cameramen today. Here's Steve.
Yeah.
Steve also snuck out of the Airbnb last night to go fishing in one of the gator-infested ponds behind our Airbnb.
Steve's a risk taker, and I like that about him.
We were not sure he was going to be coming back this morning.
Cool.
20 seconds.
We're glad he's here.
I'm glad he made it. We did a finger check on him this morning, see how many he had
They all
left. Yeah, they're all there. Gator didn't get him.
Nice.
Shout out
Fun
to
wildlife down here.
Shout out to Gatorland if you get
Yeah.
a chance to go there. It is just the white trash amusement park special. I love
Anybody
that
from
place.
Fish and Game that is watching,
Oh, I
reporting
love-
Steve. He'll be here. Give you the address in the comments. Come
Yeah.
pick him up.
All right, Archangel spread wide. Suricatos in control. You know what? Suricatos have nothing to lose here, so they're going ahead and being real aggressive up the middle.
I mean, we're just going for point differential at this point, right? I mean, that's kind of...
Yep. Archangel peeling off that back line. Looks like she had a hopper hit.
Is this the point where the coach kind of says in the pit, if you want to do anything fun, like just go do it now?
I'm going to turn around and look the other
Yes.
way. You do whatever you want out
I'll
there.
be packing the pods. You guys just kind of
Yep.
go out there and have fun.
I take no responsibility.
Yep.
She does the dramatic clock punching motion.
Roughly 3 minutes, but
Yeah, this
Angels
is a
really
lot.
got to...
This is a lot to ask for the Archangels to dig out of this situation.
I think the snake player is about to tip her hat. If she had one, the hat might be blown off in a second. I don't know how people aren't seeing people in that snake cap right
Yep.
there from that bunker. It's interesting.
Oh, she is going to blow.
Yeah,
oh,
she is. I'm very
Suricatos,
surprised she didn't see her go in there.
Suricatos gets a venturous through the middle, and that ends poorly.
When you get that far up the field, you can't be surprised when somebody jack and box you, you know?
Suricatos losing their Dorito side. They do have one in the middle box. Got to watch those feet.
Oh, boy.
There's a bunker.
Oh,
the
that
ref
poor
is going to get.
Oh,
the
right
ref is
in
going
the
to get
spine.
destroyed.
Oh, my God. Well, we got to get him out to the massage chair on the other side of the field here.
Well, yeah, the ref is British, and they don't show
He is-
fear
he is
or
in a-
pain.
He is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, very stiff upper lip. Oh,
He's gonna, yeah. Sorry. Oh, man. I felt that one from here.
he's like, I went to school to become a barrister. I don't know what I'm doing out here. All right, we're at a minute and a half. Archangel's kind of clinging to life into that Dorito tower. Oh, not a great pod fill there.
That was,
That was more of a release you
Oh,
back
boy.
into the wild kind of a pod pull.
she needs to be smart
Oh,
here.
yeah, slow
She
down.
doesn't have a lot of paint to
If you-
fight for
if-
another minute.
So we're in a one-on-one situation.
Yeah.
There you go, Suricatos is going to get that one. Finish it
Wow.
off.
And she just lost the other pod, so there's nothing she could have done there if she didn't win that gunfight. Good for her.
Let's see what her bloodthirst factor is. Does she hit the buzzer to try to get more points, or does she pull it back? It's number 9. Yi.
Number 9. It's Yi Rojas. Excellent point.
Yep, well
Great
played.
job.
Point approved.
Really heads up. You lose half of your paint that you have left, and know you got to win that one. So
Yeah, that is a rough feeling. When are we going to invent screw-off pods, where the lid unscrews?
how are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Put your gun down?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you need a cup holder for your pod or for your
Yeah,
gun. So you put
or-
it on the side.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe
Do you remember
maybe.
the collapsible pod? Smart Parts. made?
Oh,
I don't know if we could say. I don't know if we could say Smart Parts. They own that.
Was
Can
that
we say
Brass
that?
Eagle?
They used to have a collapsible pod. Like, remember the cups when you were little kids?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They made a telescopic pod for a hot minute.
Ah. Do you remember the? I think it was JT that had the pod with that expanded. Yeah, the claw.
The claw.
With a rubber band on top of it.
Yes.
And they had the mating hopper collar.
Oh,
that
yeah.
You shoved it in, but you had to shove it in real hard.
That was the future.
Yeah,
What happened?
It was the future. I'm blown away that none of us figured out to make a speed feed. The speed feed technology could have been invented in the 90s. Why did it take us so long?
I think that we were using Pringles lids for a while that we cut the garbage disposal lids.
Yeah.
And somebody said we could just make that garbage disposal lid lime green. And the next thing you know,
so
it's
easy.
Yeah.
So easy to make.
Yeah. And now we got metal ones.
Did anybody patent that? I guess not, because everybody started making it immediately.
I mean, it's paintball. It doesn't matter if you patent anything. People just,
I guess that's true.
That's just how things work these days.
That's why I'm announcing my new roller line of paintball guns with rolled milling in a circular direction.
What direction is it going? We got trade dress.
I don't know why.
I'll take your house.
All right, good luck to committed paintball stopping me.
No, this one's the cyclone.
We're like
Twister.
right Twix. You're over there like left Twix. You can't stop me.
No, their song goes dan 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 dan. Mine goes dan 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 dan
ding
dan.
ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Totally different.
No, I like the diversity in milling and things that we've seen the past couple of years has been pretty cool. A lot of really neat milling patterns coming, a lot of creativity from companies, and we like to see that. So we do our thing. Other people do their things, but everybody's got their own distinct style. And
do you remember for how many years that we were, as Boston Paintball, when we were making Twister autocockers,
Yes.
that the internet was telling stories about Twisters just exploding because there was too much material milled off of it?
Yeah.
We've been hearing that for a decade.
Yep.
No one could ever prove it. Nobody could ever show one.
Thankfully, they have never dredged the Boston Harbor to find those bodies. So, but you know what? No, structurally sound.
Never lost one.
Never lost one.
Nope.
That we've reported, at least.
That we allowed to be found out. A committed paintball hit team has been released into the wild to take you down. Before
we have
you
a
can reveal-
helicopter that's dispatched to
Yeah.
claim the body and get the evidence out of there. So everything's worked good so far. Also, I have a high appreciation for these guys with the skybox seats over here behind the Suricatos pit.
Oh, yeah, look
Good
at
on
that.
those guys.
Up on top of the trailer.
It's like looking at Wrigley Field. You know, the guys that sit on the roof outside the
Trying to
field.
catch fly balls, except I don't think you want to
You
catch
get
these.
the camera up there.
Yeah,
Those
you
guys
don't,
are really doing God's work.
you don't want to catch the stray ones.
Nope.
All right, Archangel's just trying to throw anything at the wall,
You know
see what happens
Big
here.
moves and everybody's alive. So
We're at 35 seconds, though. It's a lot of paint for the Suricatos to go out with only about 40 seconds on the clock.
I would just put a pod in my pocket, and that would probably be it.
Especially as a snake
Yeah.
player. I would break out my tank cover that had the pod holder underneath it. Nice try by Archangel. I don't mind that run up. There's nothing to lose. Suricatos player going to lose her life.
We're under 7 now, so
Oh,
not.
body's just peeling off left and right.
It's good. I want to see good gunfights like this. That's it.
Game stop.
Well, a good effort there by the Angels. Don't let the score here really dictate what this match was. It was very back and forth for a while. It's just Suricatos a little more aggressive, won some more gunfights, and that's really all it takes.
And on the flip side, Heroines won their match against Femmes Fatale.
Yep.
So Heroines in a nice position moving on to tomorrow.
And again, Femmes, some little tiny things go one way or another, and they win that game, you know? So it can go either way.
All right, well, that wraps up that match. And unfortunately for me, that wraps up my time with Anthony.
I will be back later this weekend if you allow it.
Hands down, my favorite guest. If your wife will allow it, if she promises not to
She's in
threaten
the
me
pool
with...
right now with the kids, so I think that
She is always lurking.
you know how I know? She called me. She doesn't even know I'm here. So.
All right, well, she's got a tracker on you. All right, we're going to wrap up here for now. After, when you come back, you're going to watch Tiki Zohana versus Northern Lights and New Jersey High Rollers versus Belladonna. So we thank you so much for joining us. Anthony, thank you so much for joining
Matt,
me.
as always, an absolute pleasure.
I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to see all of you in just a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.